Meltdown. Earn points by guiding your minions to designated incinerators and destroy enemy minions before they reach their own. The bigger the minion, the more points you'll earn by sacrificing it. The first team to reach 500 points achieves victory.
The other guys will be killed!
Hello everybody and
The
welcome
party starts in
to some Battleborn open beta.
1. Begin.
Now conveniently, I don't need to explain how the game works because the robot lady just did it for me.
A wave of minions has been deployed.
Now I know what you might be thinking. Cleverpun, didn't this game come out yesterday? You are behind. What is wrong with you? Well, to be honest, I think that the player base is so new that a lot of the players don't really know what they're doing, so finding a good match is a good even match is really difficult right now. But I guess that's true of any new game, pretty much. I think of the two modes they have right now though, this one is more of an arena style setup, kind of like in Smite where you gotta push your minions to a particular area. And the other one is kind of like a
I am going to eat every finger!
Standard MOBA turret push, except instead of turrets you have sentries. I think of the two, this one's a little bit more straightforward, a little bit more balanced as a result. Because the players aren't, it's a lot more easy to figure out what to do, so the players aren't as deer in headlights. Plus this one it's much easier to get shards, i.e. money. Attacking. Shards. There he goes.
You totally own it.
Ow. Oh man, she walked right into that. I'm liking this character though. She's kind of a burst mage, for lack of a better word. And I do like burst mages. Keep forgetting I have a My gear's active. I think in the current stage of the game, gear's a little bit more valuable than buildables because the buildables are really easy to destroy. So it's really easy for that shard investment to be useless.
So pretty! I see inside you! Bad news then! You suck! Shadowfire!
See, like that. Wasn't there a big shot out here? I think another issue with this game is that you get really... the unlock rate for new things is pretty slow. Which would make more sense if it was a free-to-P kind of game. But it's not. So it's a little bit annoying. Really hit by that. Damn. That was me being cocky. My gear's already active.
Hands off!
The timing of every game is also a little awkward. Like right now my team is doing pretty well. So the game's probably going to end pretty quickly. But if it doesn't, then that means that you don't get access to your ult. It's a little bit unusual for a MOBA inspired game. I know it's open beta. They did actually release a a couple balance patches already. One balance patch already.
Hi, baby! I'm
Speaking of pulse. Ow. CC in this game is also, I think, a little bit overpowered. Since you're often in situations where there's a lot of stuff flying around at you, it's very easy to do damage. Sitting in place for a couple of seconds is really a severe detriment. My team isn't collecting these shard thingies. There's also a lot of crap going on at any given time. So I can't really blame anyone for not knowing what to do. Like I said, in this mode there's a lot less going on, so when you say incursion, it's a lot more noticeable.
Appeasement at 50%. Our minion altars have been relocated.
See, look at this. This is bullshit. buddy. So that's also a very awkward buildable placement. Like right here, the accelerators are really easy to kill. Ow. Really? Ow. This game is also very visually busy. Really understand what's going on right now. What I need to aim at. Yeah, overall, my impression of the game is that it's fun, but it's nothing groundbreaking or super exciting. I'll probably buy it for a discount, but I wouldn't pay $60 for it. Although there's supposed to be a third mode in the full release, and hopefully there'll be more story missions. But right now, the amount of content,
Push on the right side.
the innovation of it doesn't really justify the full price release.
Why are you on fire right now? Falling through intestines. Oh, look who it is. Coming at you.
My shit's recharge. Thanks, dog. Nice.
Don't run! I hate it when you run!
Yeah, like I was saying, the skill level of the player base is really uneven right now, so all the games tend to be really one-sided.
Get here or I will eat you!
I guess that's to be expected of a game in open beta, but alas.
Just like my dream!
Hostile giant minion en route to the enemy altar. We're nearing maximum appeasement. Keep up the pace. Our enemies have spawned a giant minion. Stop it!
I'll be coming for your kneecaps in just a second.
So Orendi, for one, is kind of a magic shotgun blast thing. For two, I guess you want to call it that, is a area of effect damage that has a windup. But as you can see, one of my skills
Minrick is
makes
pleased with our
it does
enemies.
damage during the
Their
windup
minion
too.
altars are relocating.
And my ult is line damage. So I think for people who have played MOBAs before, this game is pretty intuitive leap. Like I said, this mode is very reminiscent of Arena in Smite. And the other mode is very reminiscent of standard MOBA pushing, but you only have one lane, and instead of towers, quote unquote, you have sentries. I think that for full price, with the amount of content that's on display here, it's not really worth it. For 30 bucks or 40 bucks, maybe not 60. See somebody. Stab it with my ult.
Everyone run!
I didn't need my ult. I didn't need my ult. Never mind.
Get this freezing.
The game has a decent sense of humor. If you like the Borderlands style of humor, where everything's very, shall we say, bombastic and goofy. Like, you can unlock titles for your character. You can see. Then, when you go over to the title screen to pick which title you want to equip, then the game says loading entitlement data. Although thankfully there's no pop culture references so far that I've seen. Or no memes. But I think the game's gonna need a lot more for it to be worth the $60 price tag. I had fun with it. I just don't really think it's got enough there yet. It might someday. They said they're gonna release new story missions for free and new heroes.
Minrick, folks, you are enjoying your and
I think Pierce walls. Probably. Ow.
Falling back. Gotta keep moving. They need me out there.
So like all the if you see a purple enemy, it means that their shield's been buffed, presumably by this character. But the game doesn't really give you enough information about what each visual effect means, and there's a lot of visual effects in this game. I mean, my abilities alone spewed purple and black crap everywhere. And one of my one of the skill points you can put in makes every time you use your nullify, it also leaves a fire trail on the ground, which adds even more visual feedback. no idea what just happened there. Presumably I got hit by that character's ult, but I don't know what this blue bubble means. I don't know what that blue bubble means. I don't know what any of this means.
Only 10 minutes
This
left.
game is very
Appease our
visually
robot
busy, and I think
overlord.
that's a big detriment because not only is the game new, not only are all the players new and don't know what's going on, but the game isn't telling that to them, and so you get a lot of games where it's very one-sided. Not so much in this mode, but in Incursion, the tower pushing standard mode. This game's actually pretty close, though, which is
The
nice
enemy
change
has
of
deployed
pace.
a giant minion. Destroy it.
But as you can see, I have a lot of shards. Because every time I go to build a turret, it's like it immediately get blown up. Ow. Also, I think that if you get silenced during or crowd control during your ult or something, it cancels the ult, which is really, really annoying.
Our enemies have spawned a giant minion. Stop it.
It also makes certain ults much more valuable than others.
The enemy has deployed a giant minion. Destroy it.
There's probably a balance factor that should be fixed. See, look at all this CC I'm getting hit with. It's ridiculous.
All will be done! All will be done!
I might actually lose this one.
No target.
Pretty close. Pretty close. We'll see. Actually meant to do this one. This one's still handy because they have a lot of shielded enemies on their team. Another issue with
Hostile giant
some of
minion
these
en route
skills
to
seems
the
to
enemy
be that
ultimate.
some of the skills seem to be very specific. But if there is any buildable run that's not going to get destroyed in 5 seconds, then I want to make sure we have every advantage possible.
So much burn calories.
The enemy has deployed a giant minion. Destroy it.
I should be using my shirt on giant minions then.
5 minutes left. Sacrifice those minions. I don't care how cute they are.
Well, that's GG. But, even though I was rambling a little bit, hopefully you see what I was getting at in terms of visual feedback and other problems with this game. And hopefully the push-counter push of the minions came through in this mode. But, my name's been cleverpun. Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next time.